Okay, this one we're going to talk about what we call locations, and actually the actual excuse me, landing page, and how do we set this up and attach it to a point, meaning on the front end, if I click, Sydney, what shows up? If I click Australia, whatever these points are, what shows up in this box down here? All right, so to do that, we come to locations, and we're going to have our existing list that we've already added, okay? And the next thing I want to do is add a new location. So let's click this. Let's give it the name of what I would assume would be the city. So I'm going to call this Broome, very unfamous Australia city. And here I'm going to paste in my information. Here is a title. Paste in some text. Obviously this is generic text, put whatever. Let's see, I'm going to make this a big title. I think I want to do heading 2, I believe. Alright, so far so good. Over here on the right, we'll see a box called Settings. Choose a point. Now these are locations, or excuse me, the areas that I covered in the previous tutorial of this video when we set up a point. So any point on the map, Florida, California, US, Brazil, whatever the case may be, those are these areas. So if you've made the point, it will show up in this drop down. So since we made Australia, I misspelled Australia, I'll choose that. Right below that, it's rating, and that's your 5-star, your star rating. So 3, 4, 5, whatever. I'm gonna give it 4 stars, and then I'm simply gonna publish it. Now if I come back to the front end, refresh this page, click on Australia again. Here we are, Broome, and we got Queensland. So Queensland I obviously already did before this video. Now if I click Broome, here's the landing page. So here's my title, here's my text, and here is my 4-star rating. Alright, so there we go with that. Now what we have left is the banner that's here of images, the slideshow, and then the tabs below. Alright, the tabs below is actually going to be in another tutorial, another video. However, the actual slider of the images that we have here are done during this process right here. So let me go back to where we were. Here's the Broome posting, the listing that we set up, the locations. Really easy. So what we want to do is basically create what's called a gallery. So to do so, I click this little icon right here, just add media icon, upload, insert. And I can drag and drop right in my computer, or I can actually just select and search for them. So what I'll do is I'll hit select, and grab, see if I can find just a generic set of pictures just for this particular video here. I know these are wedding pictures, but I really don't have a whole lot to choose from. So I'm just going to choose these 5. Open. It's going to start uploading these. Okay, we're all set. We don't have to hit save changes or anything. We can just close this out. Alright, now if I click the icon again, I'm going to see a gallery link. This wasn't here before. It's there now because we actually uploaded images. So if I click this, I can see the images we set up. Right? Okay, so that's all we got to do. Let's update this. Come back to where we have our location at. And here we go. We have our newly inserted gallery. Alright, and what you'll notice is these little arrows that show up to cycle through the images do not appear unless you have enough images. So right now we only have these 5. But if I come back into the back end and I come to the media section again, I'll click gallery. I see I only have these 5. I can actually add more images to this. That way there's enough. So I can actually come back to the section to upload. I'm just going to add, let's see, 5 more. Alright, so X this out, update, refresh. Now I have more images, arrows. Okay, alright, pretty easy. So that's it for the locations tab, our location section, which is right here. Went over how to do the text, the title, choosing the point, the rating, and how to add in the image gallery. Next up is the tab section.